with me as I continue to create my dream living room. I'm going to be starting a new series where I transfer my living room into an African inspired space. I'm not buying everything at once because I want to find pieces that are unique, warm, cultural, with texture and creativity, and bring personality into my space. And once I get all the pieces that I need, I'm going to put it together and show you the transformation of this room. But we still have a long way to go. So we're heading back to the thrift store and see what treasures we can find today. So let's go. We're in textiles and I'm gonna start here first because sometimes fabrics can change the feeling in a room. Oh, wait a minute, I see something already. I like it. I don't know if it's my color scheme that I'm going for, but I'll take it with me and think about it. Oh, wait a minute, look at this. Now this is nice. This is African, look at this. This is pretty, but there's only one, so this won't work. So they don't have anything in textiles for me besides this item right here. So we're gonna head over to books. So we're here in books and I'm gonna check out what books they have that I can prop up on a table and make pops of color for my African inspired room. Pops of orange underneath this book. I want the book because of this color pop right here. And that is really good for African inspired colors. Let's try to go with a stack of 3. You know what would be really good to find? White. Plenty good room. A black Arthur. Ooh, look at the browns. I absolutely love this. This one's going in the cart. So now let's see what we can find over in art, because looking for African inspired pictures and artwork is really starting to be daunting because it's really hard to find thrifting. I want people in the artwork that I'm choosing for this transformation. Okay, so we're not doing really well for the art right now. There's really not a lot of art, especially what I'm looking for. And this is the second attempt to find art. So I'm going to have to rely on finding posters online. So what we should focus on here, because we didn't find art for the gallery wall, we can focus on getting frames, okay? And we can download some artwork and add them to the frames. I like this. It's $7.97 though, so I'm gonna put it back. That's a little too expensive. How unfortunate, they're $10, so, and it's not half off, so I gotta pass on this. Oh, look at this. This is a frame, and this is coming home with me. Definitely, and it's black. I'm really happy about this purchase. This heart jewelry box, I think this is so cute, little trinket box. I made it back home now, and let's look at all the pieces that I gathered and see how we can pull this room together. The first thing I'm going to show you is the 3 books that I picked up from the thrift store to go with this African inspired room. I did stay with like bright orange. I love that because the pops of orange would be great for African inspired room. And white is kind of like an off-white color, beigeish color. And the brown, I think they go really well together. We can stack it this way or we can stack it this way. It's really good to try to get old looking rustic books, but that's not the feel that I was going for. I was really looking for pops of color. Animal print is part of an African inspired room, and I thought this was really good. Plus it was only $2, so that was really good. So you're going to need muted tones in a room to brighten the space up from all of the color contrast and again, this black wall. So I thought this was pretty good. and I like this picture a lot. The next things I'm going to be showing you guys is these frames, because I started to see that it was really hard to get colorful African art at the thrift. It's really, really hard. And let me give you a little background about my town. We only have one Salvation Army. There's no Goodwills here. They all closed a few years back. And then we have Savers, which is all the way over in West Springfield. I did notice that it was going to be hard to find African artwork that have people faces in them. So I'm going to have to rely on the internet. So instead of focusing on the art, I focused on the frames. They were $1.50 each, and pink stickers were 50% off today. So I only paid 75 cents for these frames each. But these are not the only ones that I picked up for the gallery wall, which is going to go over here on this side. I also picked up 2 other frames that were really high quality. Let me show you. These 2 right here. And these were 50% off too. And it's really good quality. So we can get some batting in there and put a nice 5x7 art piece in there. I'm gonna have to do the measurements so I know exactly what to download to fit into this frame. But I think it's gonna go very good over here, starting out this gallery wall. Next up is this plant stand right here. And I was so happy to get this, you guys, because I have plants that's outside in my backyard now that's growing and getting all of the summer heat and sun. So when it's time to bring the plants back in, my house plants back in, we're gonna need baskets to put my fern, because she has grown a big afro, okay? She has such a big afro, and I saw this and I was like, yes, I have a place to put Ferna. I call her Ferna. And this one is nice and big, and it'll fit my girl in here. And it stays with the African inspired room. And I was so happy to see this on the floor. But for this one, I don't like that it's yellow. I'm thinking about, I may stain her. She was only $5, okay? She was only $5. An absolute steal, you guys. I absolutely love this piece, and I was very happy to get her. So the next art piece that I got, I'm really excited to show you guys, and it says, let me turn it around. Mystic South Africa. And Mystic South Africa actually means enchanted, mysterious, and magical. And so this picture represents the magicalness of the savannah in South Africa and the animals and the fact that they're there at the water hole and everything. So I grabbed this picture as soon as I seen it. In fact, it was one of the first 2 things that I saw when I first walked into the thrift store. I didn't, like I said, I wanted pops of color, but something about this said that I can put pops of color with this picture and it will bring the picture out more. The picture was $19.99 and everything was half off. Usually that's every Wednesday, everything in the store is half off except for furniture. So I brought in a little piece of magic from South Africa, and it's gonna go on one of these walls in here, you guys, and we're gonna put this room all together piece by piece. So I absolutely love this piece, and let me know what you think about it. Okay, so that was the last piece that I purchased from the thrift store today, and we're getting closer, guys, but this room is still a work in progress. We're gonna be building this space one piece at a time, and once we find everything that we need, we're going to put the entire room together and reveal the transformation. Thanks for staying to the end, and I'll see you in the next video.
You only call me on the weekend.